What's
What's
going
going
on,
on?
Quavo? It's Ty Cole here with Love with Ty Cole. And first and foremost, I want to say happy belated birthday. Okay, we're both
Appreciate it.
Aries. So, you
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? The best sign, of course. So, what's one thing that you wish for this year that you hope comes to fruition for you?
Just great energy.
Mhm.
Um, I just wish for great energy and less control. Trying to control the narrative of anything. Just let life.
Okay, I like that. I kind of did the same thing. I went to Rome and I prayed a lot. And I was like, just remove anything I can't control and just bring in abundance into my life.
Yes, sir.
So we're on
Amen.
the same type, right? Now, in the film, what I did enjoy though was your character guy. Now he's fighting to, get his nieces, nephews back. And sometimes you gotta go through extreme measures to get them back. So one thing that I wanted to ask you is working with kids seems like it's so much fun, especially kids who are kind of new to, being on camera. You're not new to this. So how did it feel to kind of work with the kids and running lines with them? And did they teach you anything?
To be frank, honest, is like they actually was the reason why I kind of like enjoyed the film, enjoyed shooting the
Okay.
film, and they their preparation is like they actually taught me how to prep. Like they had their lines, they knew their lines. Like because like if you're a kid, you excited. Imagine like being in a film with Quavo and waking up and can't even sleep the next night, but making sure
Yeah.
you get your
And he
art.
playing my uncle. So it was
Yeah,
like, add
yeah,
that.
yeah, and just like if I was a kid and I knew I was finna get in the movie with one of the greatest artists of even if they even was a fan or of my music, I would just make sure A, I got all my stuff together. B, I know all of
Mhm.
my lines. I didn't want to trip up, and two, I'd be nervous, but at the same time, I think I would bring it. And that's what they
Okay.
did. They had every take, every time they knew everything. So they kind of taught me how to get on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
'Cause I was kind of stumbling online. It's my first movie, so I'm kind of like getting my, what I'm saying, just now getting my feet wet. So just watching them prep, watching them rehearse, going over lines before we shoot, and it just showed me how serious a kid can take a job. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or to just
Because
everybody
they
else
want
riding
it
bikes,
just as bad as you.
everybody else outside riding bikes and jumping on the playground, and these people is really doing a real job. And then, of course, shout out to the parents. They're on set
Right.
and they watching and making sure everything is great. But yeah, that was the main point of me doing the film.
Okay. It was interesting in your answer. You said, they're working with one of the greatest artists, of their time and probably of all time. So let me ask you this question. When it comes to acting and when it comes to you being the great artist, as you said, what do you think makes you that for you to say something like that? And what do you want for you to be the great actor as well?
I'm just a hard worker. Anything I do, I work hard at it. I'm all the way hands on. Um, so I feel like me saying that is I don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? I want the world to know it. So I mean, of
Okay.
course, of course, people do know it and stuff like that. But like, I still feel like I got a lot to work, a lot of work to do, and a lot to work on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think. This moment in my career is about. It's just like
Mhm.
showing the performance part. Like I worked so hard to get here, and I feel like the hard work kind of got overshadowed. So this time I want the work to express itself.
How are you making sure this time around that nothing gets overshadowed? And why do you feel that way?
Um, it's just being so young and watching like different lights go elsewhere without being the bitter artist or the bitter actor saying this is my work, this, that, and the third. This is like you just humble down head working. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head down. Good man get paid last. That's all. That used to be my motto.
Okay, I'm gonna take that one by the way. So I'll make sure I give you credit when I use that phrase.
For sure.
Now I was looking as well, it felt like you were very protective. Like there's a scene where like you're on the phone and you're just going back and forth because you really want to get these kids. How did you get into the mode of being a protector and fighting for these kids in this film?
I mean, Guy Miller's he got we got some similarities. You know, he got nephews that he'll ride and die for. I do too. You know what I'm saying? Long
Mhm.
live the great Rocket. My nephew Lingo, he just had his birthday May 4th yesterday. Happy birthday,
Hey, happy
man.
birthday.
And yeah, I just go hard about my family. That's some of my mom and some that we was raised on. You know, so that part I tapped into ASAP. Like,
It
get
was
my,
a
you know what I'm
switch.
saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
I already knew what was going on. I felt it.
Okay. Do you see yourself with kids in the future for yourself? Like, did this movie kind of make you think to yourself, man, like I know I play a good uncle. I know I'm a good uncle in real life, but you know what? Wouldn't mind having some kids of my own.
For sure, of course. That's the goal.
Okay.
That's the ultimate goal.
Okay. What are three things that must be in place for Quavo in order to have kids? Like, what are the three non-negotiables for you have children?
I just want to feel comfortable, comfortable where I'm at. I want to be happy. Um, I want to be able to live by the water and just enjoy watching my kids grow.
Okay. Okay, we like that. We like that. Something that felt interesting to watching this, I felt like I was like, when you flip through a comic book and the way
Hmm.
the photography looks. So it
Hmm.
felt very CGI, comic book heavy with like the cinematography. So what was the inspiration behind that for the film? Were you guys mimicking like, I don't know, the Marvel universe
Like
so that you
Marvel
could have,
Universe. Actually, this is something new. This ain't never been done. This called Trioscope. So I mean, this is called live. Trioscope did it, but what's the type animation it's called? Damn,
Yeah, we just
Chad.
call it we just call it Trioscope. It's
Yeah,
hybrid
so
live action and
it's
animation.
live action Trioscope. So like the actual guys, like me and the actors are actually in live, and then like the world is like animated behind us. So it's kind of
mm,
like two. It's kind of like two in one. It's kind of like Spideyverse meets live action. You know.
okay.
I don't think this. I don't think I saw the whole Spideyverse, but the whole thing kind of was like animated. But it do got that feel, and like I ain't even gonna like Travis Scott called me the other day, and he was like, "Bro, this shit ain't never been done before." So like, you know what I'm saying? The
Okay.
vibe, just the vibe alone is just like it was something different. Now acting on acting there is that's the hard part. You know what I'm saying? Because the
Right.
world is all green. You got to really get into your character. You really got to animate it. You really got to make sure that you visualize and trust the vision. You know, because a lot of stuff is
Yeah.
just straight all green screen work. So you got to like trust the after effect on the vision. And Trisco, they brought it home.
Okay, so even that scene where you was walking outside and the dude bumped you, was that you pretend to get bumped or was that an
All,
actual
all,
extra?
all the human stuff is real. All the real live action human stuff is real.
Okay,
We're talking about like the world, the
the world
objects.
in itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that sounds like really cool. If you could do another project, because clearly when people see this, they're gonna like it. Obviously, you got a nod from Travis Scott. So if you could make another one like this and you could tap like, a few of your rap homies, who would you want to like, be in this universe with you?
That's an interesting question. I would like to do some Migos stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe with the three of us, create a crazy world.
Mm. When I was watching, I myself got a little emotional because I know this is Takeoff's like final off-camera performance. I mean, on-camera performance.
Right.
And you've experienced so much success, loss, and change in a pretty rapid amount of time. So, being able to act with him and kind of see this film come to light, like, what are your thoughts now and like emotionally, like, how are you feeling, especially seeing the finished product and seeing him playing with you in this film?
I'm absolutely proud of myself because you don't know how hard it took for me to get him down to that movie set.
Tell
Like
me,
he
what
just
was that like?
he
How did
he
we
just
convince
he
him?
he just didn't get it. I'm like, bro, this movie, I'm doing live action, I'm doing animation, I'm doing this, that, and the third. I was so excited.
Mm.
I was just trying to like get him down get them down to come and just watch the set. And I was like, this is my movie. You got to be, because, like I said, he my nephew. So
Right.
anything that I normally get my hands on, I automatically put my family into it. So, this is my first time being number one on the film. It's my
Mm-hmm.
first time being the lead actor. He got to
Okay.
get it. He got to get in this movie. I wasn't taking no for an answer, so I drug him all the way down. And once he got to the set,
Okay.
he was like, okay. He seen everybody working with him, getting him together, putting his face and stuff. He didn't really do too much. Like he just was like being to himself and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So he enjoyed it and he wanted to do some more for sure.
I'd love to see what Amigos film, like you said, would look like. I think that would be pretty cool. Like, what would be like the plot line? Like, are y'all superheroes? Are y'all like,
Yeah, we kind of actually. I got some up my sleeve to where we're gonna probably end up giving the fans some type of movie, but not like a. I don't. I don't want to give too much because I don't want to lean towards the. But it's working, and y'all gonna be proud of us.
okay, so we're gonna have to just stay tuned in and see. It's coming
Yeah.
in the near future.
Near future.
Hey, we're gonna be excited. Going through so many things, like how has your definition of family shifted as you continue to rise as an actor and as an artist? Especially with, going through different things in public eye, having your film out right now. So like what does family look like for you? Especially with
You
this
said
film
the
in
family.
motion. Yeah, well, what does family look like for you? Like how do you define family now, especially being in this film? Trying to protect these nieces and nephews, family, just like in the public eye in general. Like, how has family and its definition shifted for you as you continue to rise?
I feel like the different form of family right now is people that are laid on the line for you. Like not even blood related, People who gets the vision, you know what I'm saying, understand the mission, kind of like how God was in the film. Is like he understood the mission. So who all his friends and everybody he need rallied around him and turned into that family vibe oriented, you know what I'm saying, section. So like when everybody gets the mission and gets the vision, I feel like that's your family. That's your team.
Yeah.
Like the NASCAR team, the pit crew becomes family because they got to make sure everything on that car works to save this man's life and to get this man across the finish line. So that's how I approach. That's how I felt like God was in the movie. Is like shit. He got out, but he still needed all his homies. They put up the car for him. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Mhm.
they knew he was gonna end up coming back one day to this lifestyle, and shit, they was back. They was still there like family. So that's what that's about for sure.
I also feel like there's so much healing when you see a film like this. So personally, for me, I went through another death yesterday. So my grandfather passed away, and the
I
purpose of the
apologize.
show is because my mom passed, and her anniversary is in 15 days. So for me, when I think about ways that I'm healing right now, like sometimes I like to be quiet, sometimes I like to journal. Even this show, talking to folks like yourself, heals me. So, what does healing look like for you right now, especially going through a major death like that? Like, is it something quiet? Is it something that you're still figuring out in real time? Like, what does healing look like for Quavo?
Um, I'm just a champion, So I like to
Okay.
win. I like to win. I like to show, like I like for my angels and my spirits to show me that I'm doing a great thing. Um, like I said, I'm not taking control. I'm not trying to control it and thinking this and that, because signs, you see signs and you see people help you, but you don't know where they're taking you to. So like you gotta have that type of mindset on your own, even when you're recording or doing whatever that you want to do. I feel like once that part once that part showed me, then I understand that I'm doing the right thing. So whether it's family life, awards, red carpet, financial,
Mhm.
mentally, you just want to feel like you're winning something, and that's the only way I can compare it because I play sports. But at the same time, I think that's the way life should feel. And that's the part of being healed. It's like smiling and letting things go and being able to talk to the people that you lost and thanking them for the sacrifices they made for you to be in this position.
Yeah. It's funny, I think about that all the time. My mom, even though I wish she was here with me all the time, I think, man, like she sacrificed so much for me to get here. So I definitely agree with that. Now, the rapper to acting pipeline is very prominent. I think I like seeing how you can expand your talents and try new things. Is there other stuff that like you want to try? Because now you got acting on lock. Do you want to probably be behind the camera? Do you want to like do something else? Like, what other creative, juices is flowing with Quavo right now?
I just love to write. Like I want to explore that part of my talents
Okay.
is writing movies and TV shows. I have great ideas. I just would love for a studio to trust Quavo.
What do you think it'll take for them to, or why do you think they may not trust Quavo? Because I think you
I
have
think
great
it's.
ideas.
I mean, it's respect. I got to get in. I
Mhm.
got to get my feet wet. I just can't.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Can't no. You just. It's hard. It's hard for a rapper or a musician to cross that. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like Will Smith type vibe or Tupac or so like
yeah.
I wanna get the respect from the acting gods, and so like
Okay.
you gotta start whether it takes auditions or whatnot. But that part I'm really not a fan of, but I still respect. I
Okay.
like I even love what 50 doing, so it's just like those guys paved the way for me, and even him, it took him like 50 videos to even, I mean 50 movies to even get to where he's at today. So like
Yeah.
understanding the ladder, and how far you got to climb up.
Yeah. I mean, I think he even started with his own like biopic. Like, would you ever think about at some point in your life like wanting to do like a biopic for yourself, like write it out? Like, would it be a limited series or would you want it to be like a film, like a whole film experience?
I'm old school. I was born in '91, so I love the old I love the biopics. I love a film. I'm not a fan of TV shows too much.
Okay. Okay. Any films that inspire you lately? Like that kind of you're like, man, like back when I was watching this, whether it was like something of a like maybe Tarantino or Robert De Niro, like man, like I like how they did this here. Like any films that inspired Quavo that like you really enjoy?
Man, I, I would want to say I love this film that we're putting out this month. Takeover.
Okay.
Like being alongside Billy Zane is insane. You know what I'm saying? That's Mr. Titanic. That's the villain of Titanic. Like having him on set too, like sharpen my knives.
Yeah.
It instantly felt like a classic. It instantly felt like I'm having a place in the film world to have to be along those type of guys. Even starting my acting career, my first film was with Robert De Niro, Jack Houston,
Yeah.
and Malkovich, and and then the other two, I did three films with Travolta. So I just try to put myself in the right rooms with the right people and alongside the right actors and the greats. So just to what I'm saying, let you know how I'm trying to play and not trying to be. So I'm very serious on like the roles I'm taking and
Okay.
like the job that I'm doing.
Is there like a specific like type of role that you're like, man, like I'm gonna work hard to get this, whether it's like an action role, whether you playing a superhero or you playing something like, is it like some roles you're like, I
It
gotta
was
check
a
off
role. It was
bucket
a role like a couple years, like 2 years ago. I don't know if it's still going on. It may
list?
be, but it was in the Madonna biopic.
Oh, wait a minute, that's dope. Wait,
Yeah,
okay. You playing like
that's
a
it. That's exclusive now. I don't know if it's still going on. I don't know, but like
okay.
it was a couple summers ago, and and we got down to like a table read. So I felt like
So you already had a role locked in.
yeah.
Wait, can you share like what role it was or?
I rather not.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it sounds like it's a good one, so hopefully it does come out. Now,
Yeah, I hope so.
my final one for you is this. Now we got like 3 minutes left on the clock. Now, as you see different people in your space who are having their acting trajectories kind of go up like this, like I mean, I can name LL Cool J, I can name Queen Latifah. Like, there's just so many people who really have like did the pipeline correctly. Is there like a rapper whose trajectory you're like kind of like Not obviously like trying to be like, but modeling your acting career after a little bit. Like you like how they went this way, so like, you know what? I kind of want that similar success.
Um, Let me see. I think I like Luda. Luda do a great job.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I think Ludacris held it down pretty good.
Okay. Why you say that? It's because of like his action, his versatility. Like, what is it about Luda that?
I mean, just going with a franchise, getting with a team, like you said, that family vibe. I'm more of a like a loyal type of person. So like if I'm dealing with a producer that, trusts me enough to shoot four movies, it only get greater. Every film only you start sitting into it, so like
Mm,
that's a lot. Like even with in doing in shooting movies, like the first day and the first time you shoot the movie is kind of like you always want to go back and correct something. So like I'm pretty sure Luda had the chance to look at the first Fast and the Furious and be like, okay, cool, I want to upgrade my character this way. And so just having that chance and standing into that like family world, like of loyalty and business and still making a box office franchise hit, that would be something I would want to set as a goal.
maybe we got to get you in Fast and the Furious. So,
Maybe, but maybe we
okay.
can do something new, like I'm all for like making movies like how we grew up watching them. Like I feel
Okay.
like that's missing. That's missing to where like most artists was kind of like trying whether it was still good or bad. But like I felt like that was the way that the culture was running to the movie theaters. So
Mhm.
um, hopefully we get it right this go round.
I think so. Quavo, you had a good time with me today? You had a good
Yes
time?
sir. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Listen, once again, happy belated birthday, my fellow Aries brother. I hope that you have a good one. I love the film. And fans at home, make sure you are tuned in. This is really fun, really cool. Bring everybody you can and let's support this film. And man, keep doing your thing. I'm really proud of you.
Yes sir. Take over. You did.
Listen, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Mia.